Dear students, in continuation with the previous sessions related to projections of point, this particular session is also based on the problems on projections of point. In this particular session, the typical problems of projections of points are considered. So, this one is the second session in which we will see the typical problems of projections of point. As we know that there are three main important points which are required to be remembered for the projections of point. The first one is the projections of an object on VP is front view. Projections of an object on HP gives top view. The second point is related to dimension. Dimension given with respect to HP is visible in front view. Dimension given with respect to VP is visible in top view. And the third point is related to front view and top view. And that third point is for a point its projections front view and top view are on same vertical projector. So these 3 points you need to remember to solve the particular problem of projections of point. So starting with the first problem, the first problem states that draw projections of a point P which is situated in the first quadrant. Here the point P is situated in the first quadrant, that is above HP in front of VP, and the position of point is given, that is 75 mm from the origin. Okay. Here the origin is nothing but the intersection of XY line and X1 Y1 line. Also the condition is given that the point P is at equidistance from HP, VP and profile plane. If you consider this problem, then problem is demonstrated like this. Point P is there which is 75 mm from the origin O. That is nothing but the intersection of XY and X1 Y1 line. And point P is equidistance from HP, VP and profile plane. And here that equidistance is considered as PMM, okay, for the reference, that is unknown. Okay. So if you consider this demonstration, then projections of point P will be considered like this. On VP, we will have P dash, that is front view. On profile plane, we will get side view, that is P double dash. On HP, we will get the top view. So if you consider this white cubical shape, okay, so that can be represented like this. Okay. So consider a cube of size PMM and its body diagonal, that is distance between O and P, is 75 mm. These are the given data. Now you have to draw the projections of point P. So how to draw that? So here P you have to find out. Okay. So for that, consider first the bottom face of a cube. Since the size of a bottom face is given as PMM, so the diagonal of bottom face, applying the Pythagoras, we will get, that is P under root 2. Now consider a plane which is passing through body diagonal and the diagonal of the bottom face. Okay. So consider this particular plane. Okay. So if you consider this particular plane, so that plane is nothing but a rectangle of size P root 2 and PMM. So in this particular plane, rectangular plane, the diagonal is given as 75 mm. So if you look at this triangle, then it will appear like this, which is having base equal to p root 2. This vertical side of the triangle is nothing but p. So applying Pythagoras theorem, we will get the third side, p under root 3, and that is given equal to 75 mm. So ultimately, by following this procedure, we can obtain p equal to 75 divided by root 3. Once the p is known, that is the distance of point p from HP, VP and profile plane, now we can easily draw the projections of point P. Okay. So here distance of point P from all the three principal plane HP, VP and profile plane is equal to 75 by root 3. So now this way we can have the projections. On VP we have P dash, that is front view, that is uh, from XY as well as from X1 Y1, it is at a distance 75 by root 3. Same way, side view, that is P double dash on profile plane, will be at the same distance, that is PMM, that is 75 by root 3, and from X1 Y1 also it is 75 by root 3. Similar way, top view is also from XY and X1 Y1 at the same distance, that is 75 by root 3. Now to obtain the solution of this particular problem, we will see the procedure step by step. First draw XY line, then draw X1 Y1 line. Intersection of XY and X1 Y1 line is nothing but the origin. As per point 3, for a point, front view and top view are on same vertical projector. So for the front view and top view, the vertical projector will be drawn at a distance 75 by root 3 mm from X1 Y1. So draw a vertical projector at a distance 75 by root 3 mm from X1 Y1 line. Now we know the position of front view, that is again 75 mm by root 3 mm above XY line, as point P is in first quadrant. So P dash will be 75 by root 3 mm from XY line as well as 75 by root 3 mm from X1 Y1 line. Similarly, we can mark the top view, that is point P, is the small p, at a distance 75 by root 3 mm below XY line. Now we know that the procedure to draw the side view. So for side view, the procedure is that we have to consider horizontal projector from front view. So take horizontal projector from front view, and to obtain the vertical projector we will consider the top view. So take vertical projection from top view. So first the projection is transmitted on x1 y1, then keeping origin as a center, and then we will transferring the projection on xy, and then vertical projection is considered. So intersection of horizontal and vertical projection will give you side view. So here if you consider the side view P double dash, which is from xy 75 by root 3 mm, and from x1 y1 it is 75 by root 3 mm. Okay, as we have taken the vertical projections from top view, right? So this one is the final answer, and this step by step procedure is uh, explained for your easy understanding how to draw projections of point. Next we will have the second problem. The second problem is that draw projections of a point P which is 65 mm from reference line. It is not from origin. In previous problem, the distance of point P was given from origin. Here, the distance of point P is given from xy line. Okay. And the position of point P is given, that is 20 mm above HP. Okay. Consider point P is in first quadrant and 25 mm from profile plane. So here, if you look at this figure, so here demonstration of the problem is given that point P is 65 mm from reference line, that is XY line, 20 mm above HP and 25 mm from profile plane. Now, if we consider projections of point P, then front view of point P, that is P dash, is 25 mm from x1 y1 and 20 mm from xy line. Here, position of point P double dash, that is side view, one dimension is known, that is 20 mm. Another dimension, that is from the origin, is 65 mm. So this distance is 65 mm. When you look at the side view from this direction, okay, then the position of side view is 20 mm from xy line, and from origin it is 65 mm, right? So from position of point P from VP is unknown. So here this dimension is unknown, which we need to find out. So this dimension we have to find out from the projection, right? So now we will look at the projection of point P on different planes, HP, VP and profile plane. If you consider front view will be like this, from xy 20 mm and from x1 y1 it is at 25 mm. Now if you look at the side view, then side view will be like this, from xy it is at a distance 20 mm and from origin it is at a distance 65 mm. So distance from VP is here unknown, right? If you look at the top view, then top view will be 25 mm from x1 y1 and from xy this dimension is unknown. Okay, so that we will find out graphically. Okay, so now front view, top view and side view are clear, so we can obtain the projections like this. Now the solution of this particular problem will be like this. First, draw xy line, then draw x1 y1 line, mark origin, that is intersection of xy and x1 y1 line, as a point O. Draw horizontal projector for front view and side view at a distance 20 mm above x1 y1 line. Okay, this we know, position of point P is 20 mm above HP. So we can have the horizontal projector for front view as well as side view at a distance 20 mm. Mark side view. Here the position of side view is clear, so that we can mark. So side view of point P is 20 mm above HP or above XY, means on this horizontal projector, and from origin it is 65 mm. So keeping origin O as a center and taking the arc of radius 65 mm, we will get the side view, that is P double dash. Now draw vertical projector for front view at 25 mm from x1 y1 line. As point P is 25 mm from profile plane, so the vertical projector for front view will be at a distance 25 mm from x1 y1 line. So the intersection point of horizontal projector and vertical projector is nothing but the front view, that is P double dash. Now for the top view, consider a vertical projector is fixed. As per point 3, the front view and top view will be on same vertical projector. Okay, so top view of point P will be on this vertical projector, right, which is 25 mm from x1 y1. But now horizontal projector is required to finalize the top view, position of top view. So take horizontal projector from side view. Means first project the side view on xy line, then transfer it on x1 y1 line, and then draw horizontal projector. So we can obtain the intersection point of this vertical projector and horizontal projector as a top view of point P. So here the unknown dimension, that is nothing but the distance of point P from VP. So this we can obtain by measuring the dimension, this one, okay, from xy. Measuring the dimension from xy, we can obtain the position of point P from VP, right? So this you have to find out. So this one is the final answer with the all required steps to achieve the answer correctly. Okay. Now we will go for the third problem. Carefully read this problem. The problem statement states that a point 50 mm above xy line is a top view of point Q. Means the first line states that the top view of point Q is 50 mm above xy line. So here position of projection is given, and continue with this statement, and a point 30 mm below xy line is the front view of point Q. Okay, so front view of point Q is 30 mm below xy line. So here, if you consider this first line, which states that there is a point Q and the top view of point Q is 50 mm above xy line, and front view of point Q is 30 mm below xy line. So here top view is above xy line and front view is below xy line. So we know that when top view is above xy line and front view is below xy line, that means point Q is in third quadrant. Now continue with the problem statement. So here you have to draw the projections of point Q and state the quadrant in which point Q lies. So as I have already told you, here the top view of point Q is above xy line and front view is below xy line. This means point Q is in third quadrant. And also state the position of point Q with respect to HP and VP. So now we will draw the projections of point Q. So first draw XY line, draw a vertical projector on which top view and front view will be considered. First mark the front view, that is Q dash 30 mm below XY line. Then mark top view, that is small q 50 mm above xy line. So these are nothing but the projections of point Q, Q dash and Q, right? This is the first part of the problem which we have to consider. Here the first part of the problem to be solved is draw its projection. So projections are now drawn. So this one is the first part of the solution. Now the second part. What is second part? In second part, you have to state the quadrant in which point Q lies. As we know that top view is above XY line and front view is below XY line. So the point Q is in third quadrant. Now we have to mention the position of point Q. So to mention the position of point Q, okay, we will write like this. We will first state the position of point Q for the third quadrant. We know that for third quadrant, position of point Q is below HP and behind VP. Now, considering the second point, we have to mention here the dimensions. Okay, we know that dimensions with respect to HP. Okay, how much below HP? Okay, that we have to find out. So, as per second point, we know that dimensions with respect to HP are visible in front view. So, here front view is 30 mm below XY. So, point Q is 30 mm below HP. Now, we will write the position of point Q, how far it is behind VP. So, for that, we have to find out the dimension of top view, that is 50 mm. So, point Q is 50 mm behind VP, right? So, these three are the main answers over here. The first one is the projections of point Q. Second one is the quadrant in which point Q is lies, and third one is nothing but the position of point Q with respect to HP and VP. Now we will see the fourth problem. The fourth problem is that a point 35 mm below XY line is the front view and top view of point R. So this first statement states that there is a point which is 35 mm below XY line. So that single point is nothing but the front view and top view of point R. Means R dash and R, front view and top view, is the same point which is 35 mm below XY line. Draw its projection and state the quadrant in which point R lies, and also state the position of point R with respect to HP and VP. So considering the projection steps, we will first draw the projections of point R, that is draw first XY line, then draw vertical projector. On this vertical projector, mark a point at 35 mm below XY line, that is nothing but the front view as well as top view. So this one is the first part. This first part is nothing but the projections of point R. The solution of the problem, right? First solution, that is draw projection of point R. So this is the first part. Now second part, the quadrant in which point R lies. Here we know that front view and top view both are below XY line. That means point R is in fourth quadrant. Here front view R dash and top view R of point R below XY line. So the point R is in fourth quadrant. So that is the second solution. And third point is we have to state the position of point R with respect to HP and VP. So for the fourth quadrant, we know that point R is below HP and in front of VP. Okay, this is the position of point R when point R is in fourth quadrant. Now we have to write the dimensions. Okay, so here both the views are at the same distance from XY line. So front view is 35 mm below XY as well as top view is 35 mm below XY line. So position of point R is 35 mm below HP and 35 mm in front of VP. Okay. So again here there are three solutions, that is first part, second part regarding the quadrant in which point R lies, and The third part is the position of point R with respect to HP and VP. So this one is the complete solution of the given problem. That is problem number 4. Now considering the similar solutions, okay, similar to problem number 3 and 4. Problem number 5 is a point on XY line is a front view of point Q. Means front view of point Q, that is Q dash, is on XY line. And a point 30 mm above XY line is a top view of point Q. So top view of point Q is small q, which is 30 mm above XY line. Okay. So draw its projection and state the position of point Q with respect to HP and VP. We know that the position of point Q, okay, as the front view is on XY, that means distance of point Q is 0 from HP, right? Means point Q is on HP. Now top view is above XY line, okay? That is possible when point Q lies 30 mm behind VP. Okay. So to understand this problem, let's go through the demonstration. So, so here Q dash is on XY and 30 mm above XY is the top view point Q. Okay. So this means that the point Q will be on HP, right? And it is behind VP. If point Q is behind VP, then and then when we rotate the HP in clockwise direction about 90 degree, then top view of point Q will go above XY line. Okay. Considering this, position of point Q is on HP and 30 mm behind VP. Similarly, if you consider problem number 6, so the statement of problem number 6 is a point on XY line is a top view of point P and a point 45 mm below XY line is a front view of point P. So here front view is below XY line and top view is on XY. Draw its projection and state the position of point P with respect to HP and VP. So this answer is like this. Position of point P is 45 mm below HP as front view is 45 mm below XY line and point P is on VP because the top view of point P is on XY line. So I assume that with this solutions of this 6th problem, you will be able to understand the projections of point in a much better way. Here the important thing is that you have to remember the 3 points. First one is related to projections. That is projection on VP is front view, projection on HP is top view. Second point is related to dimension. That is dimension with respect to HP is visible in front view. Dimension with respect to VP is visible in top view. Okay. And third point is that for a point, its projection front view and top view are on same vertical projector.